I would like to invite Maz to perform their topic.
Topic: a competent person. A competent person is someone who has sufficient training and experience or knowledge and other qualities that allow them to assist you properly. The level of competence required will depend on the complexity of the situation and the particular help you need. When getting help, you should give preference to those in your own organization you have appropriate level of competence, which can include the employer themselves before looking for help from outside. You must health and safety representative in good time on the arrangement of competent help. Thank you.
How he can escape from the fire and how they can save to himself. Now he is going to perform first that one. Now he is going to display how he can save to his body. The fire start in his body. Then how he can escape from this area. Yeah. Drop, roll and escape. Yeah, thank you. And we use to this method, then we can save to ourselves. If we start the running, we cannot save to ourselves. This is the proper way. Drop, roll and escape. And now second thing, if there is some fire, he want to rescue to somebody. And how he can rescue to somebody from this area. He can start from here and he cross to this area. Otherwise, if he escape and he walk and sit to there, he cannot. He start the crawling and use to this method, he can cross to that area. Yes, please. And the other thing, this one is self-rescue. It's very important for us because when we are working there and the work at height, at that, please, if we are work at height at that time, 1.8 meter, when we reach to there, we cannot save to ourselves if we don't know how we rescue to ourselves. Because 15 minutes, the person, if he is wearing this full body harness, this one, if the person wearing to this, if he stuck to somewhere, 15 minutes he can stay there. More than 15 minutes is also blood stop from the leg, stop from here, in the neck also, and more than 15 minutes person cannot stay. By this reason, the person, if he rescue to himself, he can save to himself. Otherwise, if he cannot try to do this, he cannot. And one other more thing, if the person wearing a full body harness, he can stay without any help 20, nearly 2 hours, 3 hours. But what he used, there is a one step. See, like this one, this step. If he gives support to his arm, then after that he can sit here. This is a small bed. But the person can sit here 2 hours, 3 hours. He is not affecting to his own body. This step he must be know how they can use. And the other thing, he can remove to himself from that area where he is hanging. And for this purpose, we already gave the training to these all guys. This one is short area, but we use to this one in height, very height area, at that area. But now we are showing how he can rescue to himself. This he is hanging to there. Yeah. Now his body is hanging like this. See, there. He is hanging. And he is going to rescue to himself. Take up, put your foot. Yes. Yes. Now he is trying to rescue to himself. Yeah. If he know the method, he have a stamina, he have a force in arm, then he can rescue to himself. Otherwise, very difficult to clapping for him. Thank you. Yes. This is very important for the people who are working at the height. They must be known to this training. If they have this skill, they can. Because in our class, also the people mostly they are coming in the Fajr time. Then after that we have exercise. In daytime also we have exercise for this purpose. If they have this stamina, this power, they can work to there. They can help to others. Otherwise, if they don't help to himself, then how they help to others? Second, yeah. Next. Now, this is a self-contained breathing apparatus. You see, our area, the mostly people in the few days before you seeing the one flood is came to there, 5 people, they are expired there. Because they don't know how they rescue. If somebody is wearing the self-contained breathing apparatus inside the water, he can go to there, he can take out to those all people. The one more thing, the people, if he is wearing to this in the Pune offshores and other sides also, the lot of offshores in the Jagda Dam, also some people, they are fell down there, then after that, nobody can rescue to them. If this type of device we have, we can enter to water because there is a breathing system properly, we can breathe to there. And then after that, the person, they can rescue to other people. Okay. For this purpose, this is a very important device. They all people, HSE team, they know how they use, how they wear to this. Within 30 seconds, the people, they can wear to this. And this is a proper training, proper practice, and the people, they can use to this. Okay, thank you. Yes, please. And now, this one, sound value is the more than 85 decibel. Then we are using to this earplug only. But if the more than 100, 120 or 30, at that time we are using the earplug plus ear muff. Because ear muff, if they are wearing, then the people, they can save to his hearing system. Otherwise, very difficult to save to himself. Mostly people, they are going to there, and if they are not aware to these all things, then they are damaged to their hearing system. Then after that, they are coming back. This is a useless. They cannot listen to anything. They are not giving to attendance to their family, and a lot of problems they are getting to there. For this purpose, the people, they properly trained. And this type of reflective vest, also you can see that any activity as we have there, we are working to there, we must be wear to reflective vest. And there is also some other, this one is observer, means the HSE officer, they are wearing to this type of dress to there. Okay. Yeah. This is our basic device, which one, if we are swimming to there in the water, for that purpose, we use to this type of goggles and also respirating, because the person inside the water, but only this hose is outside. The person easily can swim and can stay there 1 day, 2 days, no problem for that, guys. Yes. मैडम को तो बिठाते हैं सेंटर में, ताकि जगह बना देते हैं, बुलाएं मैडम को बुला। Yes, this is a face shield. If the person is working to their, yes, like this, they can protect to their face and neck also. Sometimes grinding, cutting, for that purpose we need to this. And yes, safety shoes also. And now we have a practical for safety shoes. And if the person wearing a safety shoes, he is not feeling any problem. 500 kg. If we hit to there, he is not affecting to anything. Okay, 500 kg bearing force we can put to there. Yeah, no, उधर जगह बना दे. आप तो फिर उधर बिठा देते हैं. कोई बात नहीं. डॉक्टर ऑफिस. Yeah. Yes. Great. And they given a respect to you. Thank you. Please take a seat. Thank you. And now we continue to our plan, because we 9 o'clock we start to our this program, because there is in HSE we have a basic thing, discipline, and our chief guest today, Dr. Islam, also he is scouts, and our colleagues, they came in time, and we proceed to this. Yeah, now we have a practical for the safety shoes. If the person wearing a safety shoes, if the some things drop at the foots, they can save to their foots. Otherwise, very difficult to save to their foots. We are going from here for the jobs, and we want to something earning, but if we damage our foots, then how we want to there? Now, Mr. Zaid, you also drop to this weight to their foots. Yeah. Yeah, like this. No problem. Throw. Yeah. You see, if we throw to this type without, if he is hitting to in my foots, it's very, very difficult to walk from that area. And he did this practically, and this one is safe for them. and he's not getting. Have you ever any pain or anything? No, nothing. And this type of gloves we are using, if we have any chemical or anything, we use to this type of gloves, chemical gloves. Okay, this one is basic requirement. Okay, and cover all, this one FRC. If anybody have a matches, they can try to there. This clothes cannot get a fire. And mostly our sites, job site, we are using to FRC, fire resistance cloth. And in the kitchen also we need to that practice. We use the FRC. But in our Pakistan, mostly ladies, they are not wearing through FRC, they are using to their dress, that one is like a feud. Yes, thank you. Next. Yeah, this one is flash arc suit. The flash arc suit, if anybody is going to energize anything, for example in the panel sides, switch gear when we are using to there, this type of flash arc suit we wear, this is also getting